Hey guys, Luis Osorio of the West Coast Ballers coming at you another episode today. And on today's episode, I have a very special guest, the man behind the camera, the man behind the editing, Peter Rodriguez. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself, man.
Yo, what's up, guys? You know, like he said, Peter Rodriguez here. I'm the man about the camera. I met Luis at, I would say, ABC, baseball buddies, and I told him, yo, I work a camera, so if you need anything, it's all you.
Yep, so here we are, and today what we're going to talk about is what recently just happened in the sports world with NCAA, JUCO sports, NAIA, all those things, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about his story. But first off, we're going to talk about the recent stuff with the whole coronavirus and it canceling the season and it affecting people like myself and him.
Yeah.
He's a freshman, and this was his freshman season, and he pitched a good amount of innings. So if they don't decide to redshirt everybody that was affected by this, then everybody's gonna then he's gonna lose a year pretty much. He's gonna lose a year, and it's gonna be half a season that he wasn't able to finish off to show off his true skill and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So Peter, what do you think about this, man?
It's honestly so crazy too, because like I told you before, we talked about this, because there's so many people here, and then that like 50 cases is a lot. Mm-hmm. But like that to shut down every sport, all the sports, is just wow. Mm-hmm. Because I gotta understand, like people from Italy, I heard, that's the most, right? Because they didn't care. Mm-hmm. I heard that they didn't care. And then all of a sudden, the whole country is like in a panic right now. So I understand where they're coming from it, but I don't know. It's just crazy because it just took a year out of both of us, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and it's affected a lot of our teammates. Some of our teammates that are sophomores this year are saying they're done playing sports. Mm-hmm. They're done unless they get a 4-year offer or anything like that. It's greatly affecting a lot of people. Like even myself, man. I don't know if I'm gonna play next year. I'm really not sure. I'm gonna be a 20-year-old freshman if they do decide to redshirt me, and it's gonna be I just don't want to stay here for 3 years. I honestly don't. I don't want to stay here for 3 years. I just wanted my 2 years, get in, get out, and go into 4-year. But now it's gonna be a little bit more elongated, And I had already elongated my process by being a redshirt last year, by redshirting myself, by not competing, and now it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And it's crazy though, because like just last week, dude, we were playing last week. We were playing Citrus last week, and that was all that was on our minds. At the time, we didn't really take it seriously about the whole Corona thing. I think
we heard about it, but we didn't think about it.
We were kind of joking about it, honestly.
Everyone was joking about it.
You know what I mean? Like there was memes about it and all this stuff, and now. And now we're getting affected by it, and it's like, okay, well, now we got to take it serious. Now we gotta, now it's affecting us. Like you don't like. It sounds kind of selfish. It really is, but that's just the truth. That's how we're looking. That's how most of us are looking at it this way. We obviously did take it serious, but now it's even more serious now that it's directly affecting us, and it's crazy. But do you have any more thoughts on this, or?
Well, I don't know if you guys been seeing on Twitter and everything, the hashtag Corona.
Redshirt Corona year.
Yeah, redshirt Corona year. So like, just hit up the hashtag. I hope that the NCAA does something about this. I have high chances that they're gonna redshirt us.
I hope so too, man. Because we're not the only ones getting affected by this. Think about the seniors that are relying on this season to put up really good numbers to get drafted for their respective sports. Yep. Think about the sophomores that were relying on this season to transfer out to a 4-year. Yeah. And like obviously you could give them back their year, but they already have the credits to graduate. So why would they stay?
Yep. So
it puts everybody in a tough predicament. And I know it's not all about sports. It's not all about baseball. It's bigger than baseball. It's bigger than sports.
Yeah, but to those people that just say like, oh, these student athletes, they're not like focusing on like the real stuff. But what if like they find a cure and everything, and then they don't do what they said to do. They don't redshirt us. They do that, all that stuff. Like, I understand what people are saying to us. Like, it's not important, but like, it is kind of important.
At the same time, it is, because think about it though. Think about this. There's a lot of out-of-state students at a lot of different schools that, you know, just moved from one place to another for the opportunity to continue to play at the college level.
Money too.
Spend a lot of money. They have leases on apartments, leases, or they're paying for dorms, they're paying for room and board. Think about all that stuff, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff going into it. That's why a lot of student athletes are reacting the way they are, because, dude, it's affecting a lot of people. It's and not just the sports side of things. It's affecting them in their livelihood, and because a lot of people, like, you know, myself, and I'm pretty sure him, you know, think of this as a career, sports. That we wanna make it somewhere, but for them to take this year away, it's like, okay, well, like, it's pretty much taking our job away, because we're student athletes. That is our full-time job.
Yeah, we don't get paid.
We don't get paid. We don't get paid. The only time we get paid is when we go away games, and that's just for our food. That's just for our food. That's just for the food.
And then our financial aid too. That's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly, man. But I think it's a tough predicament for a lot of student athletes, and I'm not saying that it's like the most important task at hand, but it's pretty important, and it should be up there in discussion.
For like top 10 probably.
Yeah, and for sure, people are gonna be talking about this for a very long time. Think about it though. Like, like I'm pretty sure when I get older, man, if everything, you know, we're able to find, you know, a way for everyone to, you know, keep, like, you know, not for everyone to die, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say it like that, but you know what I mean? Like, if we're able to prevent it from spreading and spreading like wildfire or anything like that, and we're all able to make it through this epidemic, then I'll definitely be talking about this for a very long time.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You don't have any more thoughts on this, man?
No, it's just everyone stay safe. That's the main, like, the number one thing. Just everyone stay safe. Yeah,
and what I want to do now is I want to actually I'm thinking about doing a video where I have some of my friends, like some of my teammates here at ABC, and then some of my friends that are at other schools. I want to have them come on to talk about how they're being affected by this, so you guys could see the reality of it. Because like I said, a lot of things go into this, and it's not just about the sport. It's about other things too. It's bigger than sports. It's bigger than baseball. It's really important. But anyways, going off of that, I know this is kind of weird, but we're gonna jump right into the interview, guys. So